And we are live. Today is Saturday, and y'all know what this means. It means live spaces. That's right. And if you guys want to come in and speak with us, I think about 100 people join us in live spaces. Sometimes I think the record was like 200 or 300. It was insane. If you guys want to speak, you guys go on X. Just go on my profile, and it should be there. Either it's the first few links. So you guys click on that and join. But how you all feeling? How are you guys? I think we're starting in about exactly 10:30. So we have 5 minutes before we start. So this is going to be awesome. How y'all doing? I hope you guys are having an awesome day, having an awesome weekend. And if you guys aren't a channel member, I've made well, I had a podcast with CERN Basher. If you're a channel member, you already watched it. It will be up for public for tomorrow, but there's another podcast coming, and that one talks about purely the signal. And it was I brought him on once, but he's coming on again. He's coming. Well, we already did the podcast. It'll be uploaded by sometime Sunday, and sometime by Tuesday, Wednesday, for members only, and then by the weekend it'll be public for everybody to watch. We're talking about the important stuff, the fundamentals of AI 6 and then version 14, things that if you guys get distracted by the noise, this is the signal that will, anchor you down so you won't get all, I guess you would say, panicked. Won't let the fear get to you. So that's why that video is very important, because you would understand the fundamentals behind these technologies and what Tesla's doing. I mean, AI 6, for crying out loud, man. It's flipping insane. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. So that's coming up this week. And if you guys aren't a channel member, only $2 a month, or a subscriber, well, I mean, this is on YouTube. But yeah, $2 a month. Can't go wrong with that. And you guys also get exclusive videos and early access videos as well. It's a way of supporting me. So why not? So smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna be starting spaces in like 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes. Solutions. He is a channel member. Love this guy. Exciting time to be a long-term Tesla investor. Keep dollar cost averaging and hold 5,000 by 2032. Very conservative estimate. LFG, Elon, and Tesla go all in. Let's go. Dude, what matters? Removing safety operator. That's going to happen soon. That's going to happen soon. All right, it looks like we're starting. How you doing, Colin? Hope all is well. When Tesla blows up, what you naming? You're not, bro. I'm never gonna buy a yacht unless I have hundreds of millions of dollars. But I don't think I'll reach there. Maybe the max I can reach is maybe in the 10, 20 millions, but not in the hundreds of millions. No way. Hello, Marco. Hope all is well. All right, so I think we're gonna be starting. So let's go ahead and begin, because I think we're going to start. Let me see. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I saw a Tesla Roadster. It was insane. There we go. Here we go. We're starting. Let's do this. All right, I'm in. Good. How many shares I have now? Almost 1,300. Okay, well, 1,250, but 1,300, yeah. Getting close to it, though. All right. I'm just waiting for Fat to put me as co-host. I hope I don't get booted out, or I don't know what's wrong with X sometimes. But here we go. Let X update a little bit. Hello, Fat. Can you hear me? Nice. All right. Let's go. I'm just trying to figure out audio, because the audio is not coming on YouTube. So let me just go ahead. Let's go. I'm just trying to figure out audio, because the audio is not coming. So let me try now. Say something, Fa. So let me try now. Say something fast. Hold on, let me come out and come back in. I think there's something wrong with X. 1 second. Hold on, let me come out and come back in. I think there's something wrong with X. 1 second. Okay, it looks like there's something wrong with. Yeah, I'm hearing it on my backup end as well, guys. 1 second. Let's see. Okay, it looks like there's something wrong with. Yeah, I'm hearing it on my backup end as well. There's something wrong with my audio, I think. Oh, I can hear it double. Oh, I see something. Oh, there's something wrong with my audio, I think. Oh, I can hear it. All right, 1 second, guys. Let me fix that. All right, can you guys hear me? All right, I think I fixed my audio. All right, looks like we're good here. Let me see what's wrong with my audio. Seems to be good. Audio, does this not? There we go. Okay, it should work now. Let's go back and try this again. All right, let's see. It should work now. Let's see. Why is no audio? Why is no audio? Oh, I think I know why. Sorry, guys. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This should be it. Now you guys can hear
Everybody
it.
wear Tesla shirt, and everybody wear um SpaceX shirt, everybody wear Neuralink shirt. The
There
other
we go.
guy said
Audio is
they're
there.
boring
There we go.
community shirt, like keep
All right.
digging or
Good
something.
stuff.
It's
Good
like,
stuff.
oh
Good
my
stuff.
god, this is so cool.
Let's go.
So
We're back.
it's a very good experience. And you know, if you go,
Trust me, if I could have come out there, I would have, but it's a little different in my career path. I just don't leave when I please, if you catch my drift.
yeah. So if you go to the other car show, like the fancy car show, they almost like screaming if you want to touch the car, you need to know that you're not touching any of that car. Like it's too expensive for you to touch. But at Tesla, X takeover, they almost like open the door and say, bring your kids sit in here. Like, yeah, he can play with car. Like the one of the guy, he have a roaster, the original roaster, win number one. And he's like, open the door for me and MJ to go sit on it and say, let me take photo for you. And MJ honking his roaster like bam, bam. And I'm like, oh my god, please don't touch it. He's like, no problem. It's so nice. Oh my god.
I would have loved to come out there, believe me. That would have been like the highlight of my year, but unfortunately was unable.
Yeah, I understand. I believe you. Um, so what else is big? X over definitely big. I love it. I think I have more fun than my kid. And the 16.5 billion deal with Samsung, and Elon even said he gonna go walk on the factory for that. Holy shit, that's big. Like, what is a naysayer gonna say? Tesla is a car company, and why are we pay 16.5 billion to start to buy the shit? Why are we doing that? Like, what the fuck? And what else? Grok. Oh my God, my AI 3, my hardware
How
3.
about the middle finger?
Yeah.
How about the giant middle finger in Austin right now?
Right,
Love it.
right. And my hardware 3 car actually have Grok. Dude. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Like sitting in the car in a future, right now to the future. It's not gonna be sitting in a car anymore. You're gonna get smarter when you sit in your car. You definitely can learn something. Grok can be the tour guide. My husband, my husband is like, I don't like the Valentine guy coming on your phone. You don't talk to Valentine. It's flooding. Oh, it's so funny. All right, Jennifer. Hello, friend.
Hey girl, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. I miss you guys. It's like I didn't hang out with you guys for 2 weeks straight. And it's Jimmy big 50 birthday yesterday. So we went to Napa. Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, and I'm sorry I missed you at the X takeover. I had a ticket. I had plans to go, and then my house sold. And thank God it did, but it meant that I had to stay on the East Coast. I know, so I had to miss out. I'm also missing launch 10 of Starship, which will happen very soon. It sounds like things are going really well down there because my friends that are down there keep giving me updates, and I have major FOMO. So I'll be excited to, I guess, watch it on TV. But I'll definitely be at launch 11. I just wanted to make a comment about, I think it's Panasonic they made a deal with for batteries. I have to tell you, I've seen the Panasonic factory that they put in Austin. It's like right next to Giga Texas, basically, and almost as large. Like it's huge. Like these factories are mind-blowingly large. So they're going to produce a lot of batteries, I have a feeling.
I'm excited for the reindustrialization of America. This is beautiful. Like, never have we seen this level of expansion of everything at once. Sorry, I'm giddy.
Yeah, me too. Did we lose Pejjy? Because it looks to me like his mic is open and I don't hear him.
I was kind of wondering the same because I'd missed my Pejjy.
Did we rug? Fa, are you around?
I'm here. I try to look what is going on with him. He the last word I hear from Pejjy is he tried to get his mic going with the YouTube. So
Oh, he's
okay.
making a thumbs down. I think it's not working out.
Oh, let me. So
Hello?
oh yeah.
Hello? Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, friend.
Oh my God. What's going on with X? That's great. Every week I have an issue with this thing. I don't know. So, how are y'all doing? Hope all is well. Fa, you went to the X takeover. I think
Dude, you have to at least one of this year, next year, the year over, one of this year, you need to feel it.
yeah,
You need to
no.
be there and take it all in, feel it like, whoa,
I know.
what
I
the
tried
fuck?
this year. I really tried. I mean, I'm still here in Kuwait. I haven't even traveled out yet. It's crazy over here. But yeah, no, I really need to come there. I really want to come there. It's getting to a point that I know Jennifer was talking about FOMO. Man, I mean, you're in the United States. At least you can access to it. I'm like, you know, I'm like FOMO to the next. I'm like, I feel so bad. I'm buying Tesla stock to cover that. But
You should always
yeah,
be doing that anyway, fam.
yeah, there we go. So yeah, I know a lot of good stuff has been going on with Tesla. A lot of positives. I would say one negative, but I don't think it's that much of a worry. But the positives is,
You
Fa,
talking
you
about the
mentioned
repeal that's about to happen?
which one?
You talking about the appeal that's about to happen?
No, that I don't care about that either. I think there's gonna
There,
it's stupid. I don't. I,
there's nothing to that appeal. That appeal
yeah,
is
I'm
gonna,
not.
you're gonna easily win that.
Yeah,
I
I don't.
agree. That's why I was saying. What was the
No,
negative you're talking about then, bro?
it's the one that the 25% that Elon was mentioning. I didn't know that after taxes, it's only an additional 4% with a Delaware thing. If let's say I guess was resolved and he wins it, Tesla will only have 17% after that, and he wants 8% somehow. But I mean, I'm sure the board will come out and say things like, okay, we can do a class A, class B. I know there's a lot of laws and a lot of we're gonna vote on that still for that to happen, but we can do that. If that doesn't work out, we can do another compensation package where well, I'm sure that's coming anyways, where it says, I listen, hey Elon, if you take for example, the valuation of Tesla to let's say 10 trillion or something, or 7 trillion or 6 trillion, we'll give you that 25% you're looking forward to. I think that's going to be the case. And on top of that, buybacks, I think buybacks is the thing that will happen. Elon did say it's going to be on the table, so that'll help him push to 25%. So that's the only negative thing um, that went down this week. But it's not it's not a new thing. It's an old thing. But I would say that's kind of like a fear mongering thing. But nonetheless, that's the only negative thing that I would say. But the other positive things are amazing. We got just today the Robotaxi expansion, the Samsung AI 6. I did a podcast with CERN that's coming out tomorrow morning, and with Phil as well that's coming out next week. And Phil, he's a ex-engineer of Rivian. He was actually one of the first engineers. He was hired by the man himself, the what's his name, TJ, KJ, or the CEO of Rivian himself, to try to get the software up and running. So he knows a lot of stuff about the software. He's now full on a Tesla investor. So he came, I brought him on, and he was talking about how significant it is, the AI 6, and talk about the version 14 and stuff like that. So that was a very interesting one to talk about. But that's a very big deal. I think it's 16.5. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't have AI 6 or hardware 6 being, on my bingo card this year, quite frankly. But it just shows you how far Tesla is in their, tech space. The idea that Tesla's a car company. Yes, the financial is the only thing that's showing that, fine, but over time that's going to be diminishing. But what Tesla is doing is really what a tech company does, or an AI company does, when they do things like this. So these are the big signals, very strong signals, really. I'm liking these signals. I'm really liking these signals. It's making me buy, when I'm buying the stock in the 300s. Like if you go back 3-4 months ago, me buying the stock in the 300s, I was a bit iffy. But now seeing all these signals with Robotaxi expansion, with all these big things, I feel very comfortable buying in the 300s, even in 320s, 330s, whatever. Very comfortable. But yeah, there's a lot of great news coming up, and a lot of stuff that will really benefit, that's really planned for the long term, really, and that's why we long-term investors like it. So yeah, I mean, love it, absolutely love it.
Yeah, and Pejjy, by the way, I just wanted to say thank you so much for asking CERN the question. And thank you for, I saw you mentioning that on YouTube, so thanks, man.
Oh yeah, I did. He didn't like, before we started the chat, I said these are the couple questions. He said, yeah, we'll answer it. It's in the slides. I'm like, all right, we'll go over in the slides. So yeah, your question will be answered really nicely, because this is CERN's estimates that he was using, and I'm just like, okay, these estimates are very interesting, and some interesting. He had some interesting valuations, and like he added Bitcoin into the valuation. And if Bitcoin, continues the way it goes up, and Tesla doesn't sell any of it, well, that's going to add a lot of dough to that market cap, which I didn't even think about. I'm just like,
Pejjy,
yeah,
Pejjy, can I
yes, sir.
interject? Can I add something?
Come.
The Fed didn't cut rates.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see some weakness in the market. That has nothing to do with the company, just, probably some weakness. And I could be wrong, because Trump always is just like pulling shit out of his ass to like change stuff immediately. So, there's no predicting anything really, but I don't want anybody to forget that the Fed did
Yeah,
not
but
cut rates.
But I
Jennifer,
think
you
Yeah,
saw
Jerome Powell
the
sucks.
CME Fed predictions right now. The CME group predicts that the likelihood of the Fed cutting in September is very high because we had the bad numbers from BLS. So there will very likely be a cut in the next cycle and the next FOMC. Most analysts predict that. And furthermore, that should be the beginning of the new cut cycle. So it's very likely that there's going to be a cut here. Even though we had some PCE and elevation in the PCE core data, the CPI is still very low. So it's still within their target. The trueflation readings are still doing quite well on inflation. So there isn't a noticeable tick up in inflation from what I can see in the data.
I know, but it's the Fed.
Yeah.
They're slower than us. So for that reason, I don't think they're cutting this year. I just don't think they are. I think Trump has been really contentious and constantly talks about firing Jerome Powell. And I feel like it's going to be a little political. I mean, I don't know.
I feel like
Yeah,
I guess
Jennifer's
we'll see.
100% right. The politics has become a political puppetry. It's just stupidity at this point. Like, he's not doing it for facts. He's doing it just to be a thorn in Trump's ass.
Yeah, I just say, sorry if I'm hogging the mic here, guys, but I think that's very, very unlikely. One of the other FOMC members did recently resign, and Trump is appointing someone that's likely geared towards the cut cycle. So I just think it's very likely we're going to get a cut in September. There's a thing. So if you just Google this, Jen and Smokey, it's called CME Fed Group, CME Group. And you can see the prediction that most analysts place on the cut cycle in September. And beyond that, in the more casual group, you can just look at Calci or Polymarket. It's pretty likely we're going to get a cut. So I think it's important not to panic here and not to think that there might be an issue. But here's the downside, though. If there is a cut cycle, in the past cycles we've had with cuts, they tend to be associated with some recessionary pressure. Usually when the cut cycles begin in earnest, the markets tend to be pretty volatile anyway. But I'm pretty much on the point where I think that it's going to be a cut cycle beginning in September, just based on what I'm seeing.
Yeah, but if there's any cut,
I hope you're right.
Yeah, I mean, if there's gonna be any cut, it's not gonna be like a big cut. It's gonna be like maybe a quarter basis, right? I mean,
exactly. Yeah, it's going to be 25.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that helps, but I mean, we're still like, well, what's the rate right now? I mean, I haven't looked at the rates in a long time. Is it still
it's
like
4 point? Yeah, it's like 4.5. It's still pretty high.
4.5?
Like they got to you see. Pejjy, remember how he cut it like 50 basis points in the beginning, and then he kind of stayed steady. Remember?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean,
realistically though, we should have seen 2 or 3 already. Realistically.
But isn't the U.S. economy booming though? I know in Canada we brought rates down. I mean, rates are down in I think the 3% now because our economy is garbage. Like literally,
it's beginning to boom, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, so I think maybe that's why Powell is not, decreasing it because, yeah. No, I mean, in Canada we brought rates down completely because our economy is garbage. I mean, tariffs are now taken into place. I mean, a normal Model 3 or Model Y is like almost 80 grand Canadian, which is just ridiculous. It's like, yeah, it was like it used to be 50 grand. Now I look at the price, it's like 80 grand, and I'm like, bro, what the heck just happened, right? So I feel very bad. I mean, liberals, but anyways, yeah, rates are down and the economy is not doing very well, and getting a job is ridiculous in Canada. It's impossible. Like even getting a job at Burger King or McDonald's is like, it's impossible. But in the US, it's a little bit of different. I mean, a big different. The story is different there. I think you guys are having a lot of boom. I have some family members. Sorry?
I think within the next 6 months, we're going to start seeing the reindustrialization really take hold. I think it's when it's really going to start to boom. But right now we're in that little spot where it's like before it happens, the calm before the storm.
Yeah. So if that's the case.
Yeah, it depends. Sorry. It depends to where you look at it, right? Home Depot is packed. There's no parking. People are lined up to the door. I went to Napa yesterday. People are lined up to the door to every restaurant. No matter good or bad, it's like people everywhere. People spending money up here where I live. The house, like the house on the market. I don't even get make my time to go look for that house. It's already sold. 2.5 million sold in one weekend. What the fuck, right? So
That's insane.
that's California. Insane. But I don't know, some different part of America, I don't know what it look like. And I think I have a very small pea brain here. I'm not a smartest person here, obviously. But I think if ever the rate is get cut, if money is cheaper, because they're gonna print money for that big beautiful bill, right? But if the government gonna spend a ton of money, but all of us have to borrow it in a very expensive price, that's not good, right? They want all of us to have money too, so we can spend it, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm waiting patiently for it.
That's why I say the next 6 months, we're really going to start seeing a boom. We're going to start seeing products actually made in the United States picking up like wildfire. It's going to start happening, but it's going to take time to build up the infrastructure, to modernize, to do everything that's needed. But I think 6 months from now, I think we're going to be sitting pretty as hell. We're going to be bringing up GDP and everything else, and we're going to be actually having, other than tech, something to sell. And it's going to be great.
You know what else is going to be great in 6 months from now?
Tesla stock.
Hell yeah, bro.
That and the Robotaxi expansion within the US. Bro, we already got Bay Area. Like that's I mean, Bay Area, we have in Nevada lined up, we have Arizona lined up, we have Florida lined up, we have New York, Brooklyn, New York lined up. That is insane. Like, I want to see that. I want to see what's going on, how that's going to operate. Brooklyn, New York, that's going to be insane. And then some other parts of US as well. Elon did mention that 50%. I mean, this is insane, right? I'm not too sure 50% of the US population can use it. I think he said could use it. I think by end of the year. Yeah, by end of the year, that's what he said. So that's insane. That is insane. So
I think honestly, within the next year, there will be no geofence. It'll just be the entire U.S.
that would be flipping awesome if that happens. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of opportunity there for sure. Yeah, but one thing I wanted to say, like, so just to piggyback on what Jen and Smokey were saying, I don't think there's going to be a boom in 6 months simply because I think Jen agreed with me earlier that when the cut cycle begins in earnest, I believe that tends to be extremely volatile, and we might have a pullback. Actually, I think there really could be a pullback. Now, I think that it might be sort of flat. The markets might be kind of flat over the next 6 months to a year or so. But I think that as long as so the moral of the story, guys, is just to hold. Like, whoever is here listening to this, if you're a Tesla shareholder, don't get discouraged. Just hold long, and you will be rewarded. Just make sure to just stay the course and don't panic, and just stay along.
That's exactly right. Gothic. So why I was saying that, man, is my other position, but this isn't about this in this space. But I think it's coming, bro. Like, reindustrialization is coming probably 1,000 times faster than was possible a year ago. We'll see, though. But I'm an optimist.
Go on, Jen.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
So, do you this week I've been put my phone down and spend time with my dude. You guys see anything like excited from Elon? His tweet? What is Elon on right now?
He's talking a lot about Grok, right? Fa? He's like really talking about Grok and the new AI bots, right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what's that all about? You want to read that in?
Sure, I can say a little bit. I think Pejjy might know a little bit as well, and the other guys. Yeah, I mean, so the new bots that are coming out. So he has Valentine and the AI Ani bot. These are the bots that have their own accounts now, and he even has the bot for kids and the bad bot that's not for kids. So he has 4 accounts. And apparently the Imagine segment of Grok is really sort of taken off right now. A lot of people are posting about it, and people are really excited about it. So there's video generation en masse, and the AI gen is getting really strong right now. So people are posting a lot of great examples about what the AI can do, but what Grok can do. And there's some really cool. And if you just go to Grok, to Elon's profile, you can see probably some of the best examples of it. People finding really great prompts and making really well-defined videos and images that appear to be pretty robust. Like you know how when you look at AI images, sometimes there might be missing a shadow or they might be missing something, right? It looks kind of fake. Like now it's getting pretty realistic, which I think is really cool.
I'm actually looking for some examples to post up on that, actually.
So I have a friend that has an alt account that is completely AI. It's this Asian girl. He's a guy, by the way, but he made this Asian girl up. She's completely AI. You would never know it, and I think he's got like over 30,000 followers at this point. So AI has come a long way.
Indeed, it has. I'm posting one up actually that Elon reposted from K10.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is Grok 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Darn.
the Grok 4 Imagine. And Pejjy, by the way, I think you can even use it if you're just premium, without being premium plus. I think people have access to 50 iterations of calling Imagine. I believe I think that's Elon posted something about that.
Oh shoot, yeah, I
I
have
just
it
put up
actually.
2 examples for you guys so they can take pictures and basically make it
Yeah.
motion.
Yeah, I have it. I just checked.
You'll see up at the top.
Oh wait, it's asking me to pay $32 a month for it.
Pejjy, do you have premium plus or premium?
No, I just have premium.
Me too. Yeah, I'm on premium too. So Pejjy, if you're on premium, and even if you don't have Grok 4 or Grok Heavy, I believe they either have rolled out or are on the verge of rolling out Imagine for Grok 3. So I think it will be ready soon, I think, Pejjy.
Yeah, cool.
Like pretty
Nice.
soon, I think.
Yeah, I use
Yeah.
Grok all the time. It's pretty much replaced Google for me. Not 100%, but I use it quite a lot. So yeah, for work purposes and for YouTube purposes and for X purposes, it's awesome. I flipping love it. And the fact that it's like integrated into Teslas, and I'm seeing videos of people using it unhinged. Man, I'm for sure getting Grok 4 when I get a Tesla. Like that is awesome. Like I can tell it to like do things for me and have a hilarious conversations with it and other cool things that will pop out here and there. So
Pejjy, did you see Joe Nation's live video where he was with Ellie, and basically he told it to just translate what Ellie was saying in Hebrew?
I didn't see the full thing. I saw like a little bit of it. It was insane.
I'll try to find it and post it up top. This shit was wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like you could go to go to another country, go in a Tesla, pick up a foreigner or pick up one of the locals if they don't know English, just translate in the car, and that's it. You'll just get to know each other. That's insane.
Yeah. Like,
So just for fun, they are K10 stay with me for the X takeover. And Jonathan, and Ali is here. We taking picture and stuff. And you can tell that they're good together. They have a good they're funny. Both of the dudes are funny, And you go road trip with your friend, and they're pretty calm people. And this Grok sometimes you make joke like how do I explain it? Like I'm tired, right? And sometimes my joke is come off. American won't understand my joke. And for Grok to be able to translate that, and it's just like mind blowing. I think this is like the beginning of all the fun. Like MJ will be able to go to Thailand and talk to my mom. Like they talk two different language. MJ talk English and toddler, and my mom talk like Northern Thai, and they be able to understand each other because of Grok. Like this is like mind blowing.
It's amazing. It's just,
Yeah,
it's so instant too.
we only gonna see more of this in all kind of language. It's like the learning curve from this. You cannot get dumber get in a Tesla car. What you guys think?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think you're
excited. Like,
completely right.
I kind of wish like I had a Tesla. I'm still driving a 2002 Toyota Highlander, so it's kind of old. But so my plan was to get a Tesla when Pejjy, you know when they roll out the new Model Y, the cheaper one. I wanted to get yeah, like I was thinking of waiting, and getting that one, and
Oh no,
and
the
yeah.
cannibalization has started.
Well, the thing is, like, so I know the credit's going away, the EV credit, and everyone keeps telling me, oh, well, if you want to get the Model Y, the new Model Y, you should really get it now. It has the cooled seats and everything, and it's such a good car, and it has the like the mechanical reclining, lowering and raising of the seats, and the screen in the back, and the glass roof, and all the cool things, and the tail light with the red reflection and all that. But which, by the way, are all being cut for the new the scale back Model Y. But you know what? I've always been such a cheapskate. Even though I'm retired, like I don't like I don't like cool stuff. I guess I just like the basics, And I asked people in another space if they think that the scaled back Model Y will have FSD and it'll have Grok, and most of them said yes. It's going to have the latest AI hardware. So I was probably going to wait until I get that one, and when I get it, I'm pretty excited to, like finally try all the features and everything. It's going to be pretty cool.
And
I think even the
Gothic is the
scaled back
opposite
is
of
going to
me.
have that.
What was that for?
I'm sorry. I said Gothic is the opposite of me. Gothic like cheap, simple stuff. I'm like fancy, very fancy stuff. I like fancy, nice stuff. Um, my husband whole family, they all get Tesla because of me. As first, I sell it to his cousin first. She actually got Model 3 performance, and she pays super peak price. Holy shit. She paid self-driving. So for 15 grand, I paid 10, and I'm peak price too because I like nice fancy stuff.
The one
But
I just ordered, I got for 8.
yeah, maybe Gothic should gonna get better deal than me because he likes cheap stuff. Good for you, Gothic. Um, his
Yeah.
mom, my husband's mom, just got a brand new Model Y because she want a dog mode for her dog, and now her sister get one more, and now his aunt have two daughter and a son. They all get Tesla, and the son get X-Plan. I think within this month I sell 5 Tesla.
wow.
Are you getting referral links? Are they going to the referral link and saying, "Oh, if I got it," and then do they give you like a little kickback or something? Or
No, they create their own account and they use their own refer.
okay,
What the
okay.
fuck? What a bummer.
They should be giving you referrals, though.
It's
I mean,
okay,
come
Fa.
on, that's
I'll
like
use yours when I
$250 in
get
your
mine.
pocket, dude.
So guys, there's this guy in the Tesla community. I don't know if you guys know John Christopher JC. He told me about this other guy, Joe Tegmeyer. Joe Tegmeyer is such a good guy. He's given so many Robotaxi +1s in the community. And when I went to Joe Tegmeyer's referral page, you know what it says? Joe Tegmeyer has maxed out his referrals. So no one, he
You know,
can't
it's
even
funny
get.
you mention him.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned JC because that's actually who I used. I gave my referral to him.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cool.
Jesse
Yeah, Joe
is the
Tegmeyer is
nicest
super
dude.
nice. Hmm?
Yeah,
Yes.
I met all
Yeah.
of them at the X Takeover, and Jesse is so nice. He help me out. I'm like, carry MJ, and I was like, you need a hand? I'm like, yes, please carry his Tesla. They're very nice people. It's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I met Joe. We were watching Launch 8 together. Was he? Yes, yeah, it was Launch 8. He and Ellie were there at one of my friends' houses filming, and he's so nice, you know? Yeah, it's nice that to have people that are in the Tesla and SpaceX communities. Like Joe Tegmeyer is definitely deep in both, and yeah, he's a great guy.
Ultimately, we're all family in the same investments, right? You look at it. The entire Elon mission is the family.
Yeah. I think Fa, are you good? Okay. Yeah. Now I see you. Fa, we can't hear you.
But I think your mic is cutting out if you're trying to say something.
Oh no.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Check what mic. I mean, as you're using your phone, but maybe you plug something in or something.
Damn
Maybe he
spaces
got out
again,
of
man.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, until Fa fixes it. No, we still can't hear you. Yeah, we still can't hear you. Well, let's wait until Fa fixes this problem. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, what I love, Smokey, you know what I love about this Tesla community is that, I mean, I've mentioned this a couple times, but it's just surreal to me that we even have a community like this. Like, you know, if you go back to, let's say, Apple's time where they were, launching the iPhone and stuff like that, there wasn't a community like this, right? Like, this is an insane community. Now I don't know what it is. Is it Elon's aura? Is it the Tesla's mission? I really don't know what it is, because
I think I know what it is, bro.
what is it?
I think it's an optimism in the beauty of the future that's coming. And we all share that vision.
That's a good one. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think you nailed it right there. Yeah, because the future we're going, because here's the thing, the reason why I went all in, and I haven't mentioned this that much. Before I went all in into Tesla stock, I was diversified, you could say, but majority of my diversification, like 80%. Oh, bro, what just happened? Did it just what? Oh my god. What the heck just happened? Okay. I'm going to start another one. Okay, no worries, no worries, no worries, no worries. It looks like she crashed. That's the problem with spaces. This happens sometimes. I'll make one, don't worry. Tesla weekly continued. All right, let's do this again. Let's start. No idea. Let's see if this works, guys. This happened. That's the good thing about YouTube. At least on YouTube, you don't get booted out. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. Let me see how can I share this thing. Copy link. All right. Well, sheesh. Looks like Fat crashed. Oh man. All right, let me see. Let me see if I can get him back.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm trying to share it out to the other fam too.
Yeah, let's see. Continuing. Tesla space here. Okay. Oh my god. Just tweeting this out. All right. Let's see. Did Fat come in or not? No, she has not come in yet. I sent her.
There we go. I got it shared out in a couple of my circles as well, so hopefully it'll start repopulating.
Nice. Let's see. What's going on with Fam? Like messaging her. Looks like she's having X problems.
Yeah, there we go. I got it sent out. She might have just lost connection too.
Yeah, maybe.
Got Gothic back. That's good.
Yeah, Gothic
It'll
is here.
repopulate. Give it a little bit.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I think Fa, she's off the grid. Oh no, she's here. Nice. Let me go ahead and
Huzzah!
there we go. Invite as I'm gonna invite Fa. There we go. Just give. There we go. Fa should be in now.
Good old spaces drama, right?
There we go.
Smokey,
Fa.
how are your spaces going, Smokey? Are you getting people yet, or are you having issues with that still?
Oh, dude, it's always an issue. But you know what? I'm gonna keep doing it regardless. If people want to show up, cool. If not, then they're lost when they miss out on it, dude.
What do you talk about, Smokey, on your spaces?
I talk about my other position. So obviously, I always support the Tesla people because I'm in two positions.
Oh yeah,
Tesla and
Palantir.
Palantir.
Oh yes, Palantir always talks about the goody
I
of
actually,
politics.
I actually jumped in the hornet's nest yesterday with Diligent, and we had a nice little conversation. I think I held my own pretty well.
Nice. Fa, let's test your mic.
I don't know what up.
There we
This
go.
is better now.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, there we go. I think you need Starlink, Fa.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I need a Cybertruck. That's what I need.
Oh yes. What was I saying before this thing? You know, we had a crash on this. I said, oh, yeah. Yeah, before going all into Tesla, well, we're talking about, you know, the community and the passion that Tesla has and no other company has. We were talking about that. Yeah. For me, I mean, before going all in into Tesla, 80% of my portfolio was renewable energies. Like I was so into the renewable energies and stuff like that. So seeing me now all in Tesla and, you know, the whole mission statement and what they're trying to do is towards that anyway. He's just like, well, I mean, this was my whole reason of investing in the first place anyways. So yeah, that's the point you made, Smokey, was spot on with
The journey.
yeah.
The journey. The
It's
journey
the
to
journey
get
to the
here.
future.
Right. The journey to get here. The man see it. He see it, and he do it. It must be hard. Like, you know, I barely see anyone, and I only like take care of my kid, and my husband is the only person I'm surrounded with. And I saw how he work, and I saw how the corporate world is, and it's like it's the corporate world not make you ambitions. The
Mhm.
corporate world is very, very hard, and for anyone to be successful in that world is up there, And dude, like Elon,
Yep.
when he talking about the Tesla semi, and they laugh at him. They laugh him off the room. Like Bill Gates was mocking him. Like those kind of stuff. It's make me like
They not
this is
mocking, they not laughing
mhm,
now.
yeah. This is why when you start invest, when everybody start invest, right? Everybody take their different journey. Um, I like go back to what you say, Pejy, like buy it at 320, buy it at 340. You feel okay doing it. For me, for what I see, what I believe, buy at 420 is okay because I have money right now, and it's okay. I don't know when another 5 years from now, do I gonna have money or not? I have some money in right now. I put it aside. I open the app. I want to buy it and buy it because maybe in 5 years from now, my kid go to school. In 10 years from now, we travel the world. Whatever in the next phase of life is, maybe I cannot pour my money into my portfolio. I don't say it. I pour my money into stock market because my money not go to stock market. My money go to my portfolio, go to the company and the mission that I see. The world changing super fast and it's go that way. So this
That
is
boils
when
down to even more of the vision, but there is nobody on this earth that can have that level of vision and execute it so flawlessly. Like it's never been seen.
right. So I think Tesla for what I all the information I take, I could be wrong, right? I'm not gonna be right most of the time. But I think Tesla at 500 is still cheap. For what the outcome that they're gonna do, the under the hood that I still don't know, you still don't know how everything integrate together. Tesla gonna be the integration flawless, the level of Apple. Everything,
They're already there. When you
the
look at everything
car,
they do, it's so symbiotic. It works flawlessly together. All of his companies. Look at Boring, for example. Hardly anybody know about Boring, but they're basically creating tunnels under the road, under the existing infrastructure to actually facilitate better traffic. Like everything is just flawlessly going together. You look at SpaceX, you look at like Starlink satellites. Everything that is his moat to the government, by the way. So it's huge. You just can't go wrong.
Yep.
yeah, and
Yeah, no, it's
when sorry, Petsy go.
okay. No, it's I love the fact that one advantage that Tesla has that no other company really has is that you have the ecosystem of Elon's companies. They all work they all work with each other, they all help each other out. The first big order that's going to come with the bots is definitely going to be the SpaceX, maybe 5,000, 10,000, whatever it's going to be. I'm sure other companies are going to benefit from Tesla, like Neuralink. Elon was talking about. Sure, Neuralink people can get Optimus hands and legs and all these other crazy things that Optimus can do in the future. Imagine, guy with no arm can now have a arm that's like pretty much almost like an arm that can do everything an arm can do. It's just it's metal. But the option is there now. He doesn't have to live with one arm. He can live with two arms now.
Yep.
Right?
Think
So
about the soldiers that stepped on a mine and now they got legs back again.
yeah,
It's fucking beautiful, man.
yeah, and I mean the future with all these bots, I think will eventually become bots anyways. So it's like, you know, reinforcements and all that stuff would come to, I guess as like a last line of defense would be with humans. But I know that it sounds crazy, but I think this is what we're heading towards with all these bots. But with the ecosystem,
Yeah.
you have so many other benefits that you can do. What else do we have? We have Boring Company, which already uses Teslas to test out, tunnels, Teslas only. Um, you have XAI, Grok, which we already know how integrated they are, Starlink and SpaceX, and Neuralink, and what else is there? Well, seriously, what else is there? I'm sure Elon's not done. I'm sure he's going to start a new company within the next 6 or 12 months. Trying to solve something else.
I honestly don't see it far fetched to have XAI actually integrate into Tesla at some point.
Yeah.
So Pejjy, the others are, as you know, Dojo and AutoBidder, right? CERN mentioned
Yes,
those.
we,
There's a
we
few
did.
other things. Yeah.
It's funny you bring that up, Gothic. CERN did bring that up on the video of AutoBidder and Dojo. What is it? AutoBidder and Dojo. Yeah, he brought those up, and we haven't gotten any update on AutoBidder. I do want to see if there's any update on that. I mean, that would be insane if it can do what it does. But yeah, and Smokey, I think Elon, he did mention about XAI integrating with Tesla, becoming into one. He said he denied that. He's like, no, that's not going to happen. Which I'm like,
Yes, now you're right, but I do see it possible
really,
in the future. He
that'd be
said it before that people that are invested into Tesla will actually benefit from, the X and everything else and XAI. He said that before, but
yeah,
we haven't seen it yet.
that's true. But I think he meant it another way. Like, for example, okay, he bought the Twitter and it's X now. I think what he meant was is that the platform of X will benefit Tesla. Like, for example, X can, once robotaxis are worldwide or, wherever available and public, you can just add it to X. You already have millions or billions of users already. So people will have automatic access to robotaxis. Maybe I think that's one way that we can benefit as Tesla shareholders. I know one
I
time
would
I
agree.
made, yeah, I also made what's it called? I made one post saying that it was a mistake that Tesla didn't invest in XAI, and Elon Musk did like that post that I made. And then later he commented on someone else's post saying that it wasn't my choice. I mean, he wanted Tesla to invest in XAI. It's just the board didn't allow it to. So that's why Boomer Mama and Amy are now working so hard. So in the next shareholder meeting, we can have this as a vote. So if we vote yes, we're gonna get some XAI because dude, XAI grew so much, and I'm a little upset about that because we lost so much. It's like what 137 million valued at 5 to 10 billion at that time. Now it's valued what 200 billion or something like that, bro. That is
Absolutely,
that is
brother.
a 400x. We missed the 400x. That's crazy.
I think they have to be super careful because of the case, the old case with activists, just you know, those activists wearing a Harry Potter suit and just pretend to be a judge.
Mm.
They 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 try to come after Elon no matter what, and those nasty lawyer, like they will come to him one after another. They will make all kind of excuse to come after him. So the
Yeah.
board need to move very careful with all this stuff. But you, me, everybody here, we see it. We see like, XAI is the easiest investment from Tesla. I think everybody, most of us Tesla shareholder will agree to like put money in XAI back in the day when they buying Bitcoin. I think that's split. That's a lot of people like, oh, I don't know what to think about that. But XAI, that's pretty easy.
Yep,
They
I couldn't
cannot
agree
do
more with
anything
that
much.
because
They cannot do anything much.
XAI
They have to wait until we vote. Yeah.
XAI is going to help everything, like tremendously. It's not going to be just like a little bit. No, it's exponentially helpful
Yeah, and
for everything.
so another thing, regarding the Delaware position. So the good news on that is that so because Tesla is mostly settled in Texas now, the last leg of the legal journey they have remaining with the old judge from Delaware is the appeal process for the litigatory fees that they want to get clawed back. So Tesla's appealing that. So it looks like it's at most like a small hit on the financials in terms of maybe not more than like 100 million, 50 million or something. And I think Tesla's legal can really get that on appeal down, and fine in the same way that Tesla can appeal the 200 million that frivolous lawsuit, right, that just came out. I think that they can really launch that appeal and get Delaware straightened out. And I think since we're already reincorporated in Texas, we have a very, very good position here. I think that's a great thing, and I think that I'm cautiously optimistic about Delaware because I followed Alexandra's post very closely about this. I sort of helped her get the list of all of the funds that voted for Tesla and against Tesla in Elon's first comp package. And you guys some of you guys saw this, but so Vanguard voted for, so Vanguard's a good guy, but then some guys voted against. I believe Schwab voted against, which disappointed me because I have some Tesla and Schwab. Okay, well, that's too bad, but yeah, I mean, yeah,
Switch
but
it
you're
out.
right. Yeah. Who else, Pejjy?
No, I said switch it out. Switch it out. Like just transfer your shares to another company.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To another broker.
Yeah, to another broker.
So the thing, I have Merrill. I have Bank of America, and with my credit card, I get a lot of cash back with having my net account value being over a certain number. And so that's why I have Bank of America Merrill for my main holding. But you know why I got Schwab? I wanted to be able to invest in speculative things that you cannot get. You can't get a few things with Merrill or Vanguard. They don't let you. They block you from buying certain equities. So that's why I have Schwab. But I only have like I think 17 grand or something, or 20 grand in Schwab. But I have some Bitcoin too, But most of what I have is in Merrill. But yeah. Like I think I probably might switch out. Honestly, Schwab is kind of like not the best thing.
Yeah, Boomer Mama. When I had her on a podcast, she said that if you have Schwab and another one, it was two of them. Yeah, you wanna because they vote for you, which is just stupid. So it's like, and they vote against whatever it is that we shareholders want. But even with that, I mean, the previous voting that we did was overwhelming, which was really amazing. So that made my confidence of the next vote, whatever it is that is in the benefits of retail shareholders, I think those will get voted.
And Pejjy, so which is the one stock in the stock market that has the highest percentage? Well, I think there are others, but which is the major one in the top, above trillion?
Toyota.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yes, that's right, Tesla.
That's one of the worst things when they make votes for people. Like that is partially one of your benefits of being a partial owner. That is why we have stock. How they get away with voting for you is atrocious and it should be illegal.
Is that Vanguard, Pejjy, that they're voting for you?
No,
remember?
Vanguard voted. I think voted for us, or I have to look back really. One was it was a State Street. Maybe it was State Street that voted against. Vanguard and BlackRock. They both voted for, which was interesting. It was Schwab and I think State Street that didn't. I have to double check on that, but I know Schwab did not vote for it.
This banker, they're not dumb. They're not dumb. They save themselves to the last. They not vote until the last minute. They look where the flow is go. And what happened is all of us, all the small retail say yes. And then they vote yes. but it's don't trust them because they save themselves last. Because if more small people like us say no, Elon, they're gonna vote no big in a heartbeat. They're not a good people. What I see, I don't know. But yeah, we all should take time and actually like um make sure we got our vote in.
Hey,
I
Fa, I
cannot
feel
Yeah.
the same way regarding this as I do the government. It's your civic duty as a partial business owner to be casting your own votes. The same as it's your civic duty to cast your vote when it comes time to elect your officials. And the fact that people aren't taking it seriously kind of drives me nuts, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
dude. They know CEO that not been paid for 10 years. The CEO, a few company I look here in Silicon Valley, the few CEO is like, your company is not grow. Your company about to get out, taking the kick in the back by the AI, and you make 40-50 million a year. Like one company I know very well, I will not name them, give $10,000 watches to the employee. Bullshit employee to not even a good employee. Fly them all over the world with with our money, with the shareholder money. And there's just no one talking about it. Imagine if it's Tesla, the headline over, and it's probably gonna be drama and stock gonna be down. But the Tesla is a company that execution, and stock is trading sideways for 5 years. It's just messed up. The system is just messed up. This is why, like, you can take your easy way out, holding S&P 500 for 10 year, 20 year, and then you will get like a good return, average return. But if you study the company like us, like study Tesla, it's easier. It's way easier, and I sleep way better at night. And I think that's cash phase that say diversify. Don't put all your egg in a one basket. Whoever come up with that, you need to clarify. You need to clarify. Because if you put all your egg in a basket called stock market, but you diversify, your loser will not make your winner show. If you go buy
That is
38
so
stock,
true.
if
Because
you go,
realistically, out of 100
yeah,
stocks, only one's going to be good.
yeah. So you might have some in real estate, you might have some in stock market, you might have some in different kind of the store value, right? I'm kicking my butt. I sell my Bitcoin. I'm kicking my butt. Still kicking my butt now. If I can tie myself to the banana tree and keep kicking myself, I will keep doing it. But this is why it's so important that you have to do all of this yourself. You have to make, you have to study yourself. You have to do the decision yourself. You cannot listen to anyone. That's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like to add to that, uh, what's important is what is about to happen with Tesla, with the robotaxi and stuff. Like this is like I'm a little mad at myself because I remember it was 2022 going to 2023. I was in Dubai for New Year's, and everything was taking a dump. Like the whole stock market was taking a dump. Like that's when Tesla went down to $100 per share. That's when Nvidia was going crazy down. Like this was like the sale that we all wanted to like buy as much as we can. I wanted to buy Nvidia so much because I knew that they're on the cusp on something very special. We're kind of like what Tesla is now, right? But I'm just like, but we have Tesla at $100 per share. And I'm like, that is also a very good deal. And I know a lot more for Tesla than Nvidia. So I took my whole entire savings and I dumped it into Tesla. But if I dumped it into Nvidia, I would have 20x my money. Right now, I've only 3x my money with Tesla at that time. So I'm just like, I'm a little upset at myself for not listening to myself. That I
Pejjy.
you knew, right? But
Pejjy, you'll never be able to time it, family, as much as you want to.
the problem is that
But you already know 20 times is definitely coming quickly.
dude, that's the thing. Like it's like you knew that this was gonna go ballistic. Like I didn't know it was 20 times it was gonna go ballistic. I thought maybe like 5x, right? But I just knew more about Tesla, and I know that robotaxis, all that kind of stuff. When those things come online, I think the stock's gonna go ballistic, and I think Elon has given us a timeline, Q3 of 2026 or Q4 of 2026, where we will see actual profits and revenues coming in, which I think that's when we will have a great uptick to the stock. So from now until then, I'm just gonna buy as much as I can. Screw my house or screw the house. I'm just gonna sell that and buy more stock.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
that
agree.
and Palantir. Well, Palantir I did have, but I sold too early. But that also 20x. I'm just like, man. But I think it should be Tesla's turn.
It's also just beginning too, by the way.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Earnings is tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, I think Palantir is going to crush it.
I've been looking at Nvidia since it's 100. It's 100 and it's went up to 1500. And I just want to knock myself in my forehead 420 times because I'm not buying. I know, I see it's a good company. I like Jensen, but I'm not buying and keep buying Tesla.
Jensen is praising
110. It's crazy. Nvidia was 110, but I'm like, okay, I should buy this stock. And
You got to think though, all these companies,
it's went to
all
420.
these companies are going to do great.
Yeah, it's went to 420, and I'm like, fuck, I should buy it. And another iBlink is went to 1500, and the stock split. And I'm like, I want to punch myself in the eyeball.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? This is the same. The reason how Nvidia, popped. We were being warned by, Jensen was telling us that, hey guys, we are about to unlock something massive, and so pay attention. But no one did.
We're there now with Tesla.
Exactly.
And we're there now with Palantir as well.
My exact point.
So keep in mind,
and it's
coming.
Yeah, it's coming, and it's not even like here's a crazy part. It's not even like at that time Nvidia, it was only Jensen that was saying it. Nobody was backing them up. Now it's not only Elon saying it, but Jensen is endorsing it and praising him. The ex-founder of Cruise or whoever it is praising Elon, saying, or was it Waymo? I think saying that I think it was Waymo and Cruise saying that one of those guys. In a recent interview saying that.
I do remember one of the Waymo execs actually saying, I don't remember who it was, but one of them actually said like vision was the way to go. If we had to start over today, we would have gone that route.
Yeah.
That should tell you something.
That's what I mean. So we are like, if you want max signal, you couldn't ask for any more signals. So we just have to be patient and just see the progress of what's happening with robotaxis. And then a day will come where it's like, all right, flip that switch, make that money. And then the quarter after that, we'll see the impact. Maybe it won't just be the US, maybe it'll be other countries too. We'll see the impact. And then it'll just be like, yeah, we grew this much. We destroyed earnings because, we had profits and revenue coming from robotaxis. And guidance will most likely be like, yeah, we're growing about most likely 50%, 100% every quarter because we're opening new markets, we're coming in hot, we're opening up new countries, whatever it is. That's when you're gonna see that 10x or 5x within a year or so. That's it. That's the moment that I'm gonna be sitting back and going like, it's time to party. It's time to I don't know what's going to happen to all these shorts, by the way, to like for example Fraud Lambert. I don't know what's going to happen to him, but all these guys, no one's going to listen to these guys anymore. It's gonna be awesome. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be awesome. But that's the time. That's the time when we're gonna see it, and we may not see it until maybe 2027, 2028. Maybe ARC will be right, 2600 by 2029. And if that happens, I mean, I don't know what to say. That would melt my brain.
You're moving to USA?
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! I'm trying to. I know Alexander Mers is like an immigration. She works in immigration. She says she'll hook me up. I'm like, all right, when the time is right. When the time is
Dude,
right.
Isn't so wonderful
Yeah.
that in Tesla community that all over every expert from all over the field and we all hanging out here together. It's just like, yeah, I can add value right here. I can add value right here. Cern Basher, oh, my heart go out to him. Dude, so smart, and he make everything sound like makes sense. And I'm excited. Like I say, I've not been on my phone for the whole week because it's my man's birthday. But I'm excited to go catch up your video. I think he did another one with Herbert too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch it all.
Tomorrow morning he's dropping. CERN and I brought him on the podcast, so be ready for that.
Nice. Is that everything else we want to go over? I think my kid is starting making a noise.
I had a question. I had a few questions actually. I don't know if you guys wanted to go over it. If you guys have to go, it's fine. But so two things. So what do you guys think about Optimus V3? Because I know that. So right now, so I had a long talk with Steve, the humanoid botangelist. I made a post where he replied to me, and it went kind of viral, and he gave a lot of points about why Figure is pretty close to Tesla in the space right now. I don't know if you guys saw Figure's recent video with their bot putting that laundry thing away. So I don't know what you guys think about Optimus V3. Do you guys think it's going to be okay? I think it's going to be okay. Elon said that it's better to scale V3 rather than put out too many V2s when you know the platform is V3 plus. So I think that I guess it's to answer my own question. I mean, that's sort of what I if anyone else had a point on that. My second question was about something that people sort of forgot about in the last few weeks, America Party. I know, Pejjy, you said America Party might be detrimental short term. I guess some investors are sort of pricing it in and sort of forgetting about it. What do you guys think of America Party? Do you think that, because we're going to have midterms and other things soon, right, guys? So what do you guys think about how that might play into the stock and what that might do? Because I'm all for the party and everything, but I just hope that it can be symbiotic with the Republicans, and I hope that it's not gonna conflict with them. I don't know what you guys think.
Well, I mean, I think it depends how things go in the voting and stuff like that. I don't see. I guess if you keep the American Party to a couple senates and a few, I don't know, seats, I think it'll be beneficial. But if that gets too strong, you're looking at. I mean, it's politics. They're dirty. They get the help you. Yeah. I'll do what I'll do what's right. And then once they get into power, well, they do what they think. They do the wrong things. They do the things that I mean, it's like how we vote for our prime ministers and presidents. They say one thing, and then once they get into office, they can't do other things, right? I mean, they try their best to do what they want to do, but then it's the Congress gets in the way, and the Parliament or whatever it is gets in the way, and they end up doing only limited things, and then sometimes the opposite of what you wanted to do. So politics is very dirty, a lot of betrayal there when it comes to trying to. I don't want to say bribe them to do anything, but to get them on your side. But it depends how bad things get. And Elon is someone that if he sees that if it's in need, he will do it. So let's see how the midterms go. He's been very quiet lately about that. Maybe because, I don't know, Trump has been doing some stuff and Elon has been, putting thumbs up emojis and fire emojis on his on reply that. So let's see. Politics is a very dirty thing to get into. But when you want to, I guess, go into the labor force and change their whole labor structure, I think you kind of need to get into that because that's going
Hey,
to,
Pejjy, if I can,
yeah.
if you look up the top, I posted one of my posts from yesterday. I've been saying this since the scoff started. It's 4D chess, bro. Like, just look at the signal. Ignore the noise and look at the signal. And when it comes to figure, dude, they ain't got a chance to scale like Optimus. They're fucked.
Yeah, with Figure, I love what I love about Figure is that that it's showing that things are possible, right? And we already know that, Optimus and Tesla, they're ahead with version 3 and stuff like that. They can do that. The thing can dance and jump around, do those crazy things. I don't think Figure can do those things. So we could see Tesla Optimus doing those crazy, being ahead of that. So me seeing Figure doing all those things, laundries and doing those packaging, makes me think that, because for me, when I look at Tesla, my whole thesis around it is the Robotaxi, not the Optimus. So me seeing Figure what they're doing, I'm just like, oh damn, this thing's actually, it's actually coming to life. I mean, this thing is actually practical, and seeing Elon.
But all that aside, Pejjy, you got to look at also, man, like, even if it's practical, they don't have the factory, which is the product, right, to actually scale it to the level that Optimus can quickly.
Yeah, no way. Elon was talking about 100,000. He'd be shocked if 100,000 units won't be, if they can't produce 100,000 units per month by 2030. That's insane. That's an insane amount of bots. That's like, let's say 1.2 million a year. Let's say a million a year being produced and sold. I don't know how much. What is that? 30,000. That's.
I bet you Figure could maybe hit 1,000 a year if they tried hard.
It's insane amount of numbers. That is what? That is 30 trillion or something like that. 30 billion, 30 trillion, whatever it is. It's insane.
What's the cost of Figure too?
Probably high. Probably high.
Yeah, I remember seeing, like, when I heard Elon's comment on the 100,000 a month in 2030. I remember how mad CERN got, because CERN really didn't like that.
I brought that up. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, so I'll just tell you guys, like, real quick, like, what Steve told me in his response thread. Regarding Figure, so what he said was, so right now Tesla is, and he said, quote, Tesla was the leader, which I don't agree with. That's what he said as of right now. He said, but recent stumbles has cut about a year off of their lead. They will likely redesign the 22 DOF hand due to teething pains. Number of DOFs could change. He said entire body kinematics getting overhauled, pause on Gen 2 production, Gen 3 prototype not until end of year, and no new impressive cool videos this summer or fall. But then I responded to Steve. I said, well, here's the thing, Steve, and this goes to Smokey's point. The cost, right? The cost per bot that Tesla is going to be rolling out for Optimus. Now, keep in mind that he's said multiple times it's 20 to 25K a bot. And he's alluded to this, and Figure easily, an Apptronic. Look at all the major other players right now in the space. Apptronic, Figure. We're talking, like, this is a similar comparison to Robotaxi versus Waymo. Waymo is a dinosaur tech. It's going the way of the dodo. Everyone understands that, right? So Waymo is not. It's not feasible. Okay, so I think it's very noble what Figure is doing and what Apptronic or what these companies are doing. And if anything, I think they're going to help Tesla. I think like them getting regulatory is just going to roll out the red carpet for Tesla's regulatory, and then Tesla's going to just step right into that vacuum and then usurp the entire pipeline. I told Steve in response to his thread, I said, that it's extremely similar to the full stack that Tesla has. Keep in mind that Tesla has a full stack with their car company. They have a shared neural network stack, rapid prototyping combined with Tesla's undisputed market-leading manufacturability and cost advantages. So I really think, guys, like, I think that we're probably okay with Optimus. And again, Pejjy, just to reiterate CERN's point, Optimus will, and I think is going to be very, very important for Tesla's bottom line, because CERN did mention 90% of their total gross, and that's a pretty important figure to keep in mind, and that's why I keep looking at it. Not that I would diversify out of Tesla if I wasn't sure about Optimus, but I just think that I'm still pretty optimistic about V3. What I'm saying, guys.
Robotaxi is going to be huge, but Optimus is going to be bigger.
Yeah, that it's hard. It's very hard for me to wrap my head around. It's around Optimus. It's just the numbers are insane. But Elon did say that he would showcase the V3 at November 6th shareholder meeting, which is in about what 3 months time, right? September, October, November. Yeah, 3 months time. So let's see. And Elon, he did mention that the reason why they don't showcase is because people copy them. Because here's the crazy part. There's more competition for Optimus robots than there are for robotaxis. Like, in my opinion, I think the biggest moat that Tesla has is the robotaxi. There's nobody who can scale the way that they can, and there's nobody that can deploy as much as they can. They're light years ahead, and there's not many people doing it the way how Tesla's doing it. With robots, you're seeing a whole bunch of Chinese company coming out that are, the functioning. Some video I'm seeing, the function looks okay. It's walking around the street, it's talking to people. There's a lot of these companies, but there's more of that than robotaxi companies that can actually do what Tesla's doing. So it's insane to me that people are figuring out how to build robots and to make them functional than there are now. Yeah, robotaxis are a bit more complex because of roads and all that kind of stuff. Things change all the time. Robots, they're a little bit different. If you give them stationary work, if they do a few things, sure, they can do it, no problem. But that's insane to me, that the fact that something that's so mind-boggling, which is the Optimus, there's more competition than there are for a robotaxi. So that's what's mind-blowing to me. And, I am adding it to my evaluations as I keep going, but the numbers are just bonkers. It's unbelievable. Like the market cap goes into tens of trillions, and it's unbelievable. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, this is something that I'd be doing on crack, but it's not. And when CERN and I, we sit down and you push a number, I'm just like, man, these numbers are just crazy. Like, do we even have enough money supply to have this much trillions of market caps? It really boggles my mind. So, but
yeah, Pejjy, I was gonna say, man, I looked at a lot of your videos online, and one thing I noticed is that in your you released the videos, a lot of videos shortly before earnings, right? And I looked at some of your statistics and analytics, and I have to say, I think all of us as investors should slowly begin to price in and sort of analyze Optimus, at least at the surface level, and maybe go a little bit deeper and try to put in maybe an estimate bottom line, maybe an estimate. It doesn't have to be for certain. Now, Pejjy, Joe Bhakti has estimates and charts for speculative, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be, okay, well, this is my baseline, and we're going to say, okay, 100%. Right. And even CERN has okay, so what if there was a 20% chance of Optimus, or even 10% chance, right? So yeah, I'll be trying to look at that myself as well. I'm going to try to see if I can put some spreadsheets together and see if I can get some numbers on that.
I think that's the right way of doing it, because it's very hard to sit down and estimate what year how much Optimuses are going to be produced and sold. I think that way is better. This way you can give probabilities and give it a percentage that this is the chance of this happening or not. Maybe I haven't touched my spreadsheets in a while. Just been, a lot of stuff's been happening. But this is actually the right way of doing it. I like Joe's method of him putting it on, of him doing the spreadsheet and stuff like that. But with CERN, when him and I, when he did it, he was going by year. Now we do have a number that we can go by, which is what, 1 million Optimus by 2030, which is again, I don't know my mind can't believe that. You know what I mean? But you know,
frankly, Pejjy, not to interject too strongly, but I think that number is way too low. I think it's going to be much higher than a million.
That is insane. I mean, that is.
I actually
awesome,
do too, because Pejjy, when you're looking at it, man, like look at how much time that they can crank out a Tesla, like Model Y, for example, right? Like we're talking like almost no time. An Optimus is much simpler, much smaller, much easily done.
Dude, yeah. When Elon said that, Pejjy, I think he was giving like a base case. I really believe that. I think that he was trying to have like an extreme situation, and I think it really could be quite a bit higher. And I hope so, right?
Yeah, he did.
I really hope so.
He did say he'll be shocked to see if they're doing 100,000, meaning that if that's how low it's going to be, right. But I can believe that because again it's the Optimus thing is something that my brain breaks every time when I think about it. The thing is that what's really impressive is the fact that Tesla is going to be producing the Cybercab every 5 flipping seconds. So if they can produce a vehicle every 5 seconds, how fast do you think they can build an Optimus? Like that is.
And then the freaking robot is building itself.
That's insane.
The Optimus came out, and then the Optimus building another Optimus.
Like I'm just Googling something right now. Smartphone, how many seconds it was? It was about every second to assemble a smartphone. I think it's about 30-40 smartphones per second, which is insane. And now we're going to be producing cybercabs every 5 seconds, and a cybercab is like what, like 100,000 times bigger? Yeah, 100,000 times bigger than a smartphone, maybe more. Robots is 3% the size of a vehicle. So if you do the math, it's insane. Like, I mean,
exactly.
I think our minds are going to be blown when we see how these things are being built. Like, I want to see how the Cybercab is going to be built. 5 seconds, like that is insane. Then I want to see how they're going to build this Optimus thing. Like, I'll probably do a live reaction of my reaction because I'm not gonna believe what I'm gonna see, because like assembling a vehicle in 5 seconds, that is just insane.
Be the best gift to go do factory tour in Giga Texas?
I only want to go. I really want to go.
It's like it's so big, so many levels, but let me in just the first floor. I just want to see the first floor.
Yeah, I will only go to the factories once the Cybercab and maybe Optimus is being built. I want to see those things firsthand. I want to see how the heck are they building these things? Like, how I know it's unboxed and all that kind of stuff, but I want to see it. I want to see like you're building a vehicle in 5 seconds.
What is it Elon say on All Hands? Remember All Hands? Beginning of the year, it's such a surprise. Usually it's just employee, but this year he showed it to the world, and he's like, "So, what? We can pump the car out in 30 seconds. How about we pump it out in 5 seconds? What is that cat gonna look like?" Like, that is a question. That is a kind of question that they're throwing in the Tesla factory. People over there is asking about the question that you and me are not asking, like how they're gonna bend the metal very, very fast, or I don't even know. And the robot that built the robot is understatement, because if 2025 is the year that the car come out the factory and deliver itself to the customer another side of Austin, and that customer don't even know that car driving itself, and on the spot he's like, "Huh, what's going? Oh, does my car be able to do that? okay, I sign up for it. I want to buy FSC right now, just because the car drives itself to my house.
Yeah.
And you and me gonna be super excited because right now a lot of American in America land right now, they don't even know the Tesla driving itself. And
50%,
imagine,
that's the
just
number.
imagine, yeah, just imagine that this Robotaxi, the Model Y, my Model Y, the new Model Y, let's see, 200,000 of them are online, push all over the place. And people is like, what is that? What is that? That car driving itself? What is that? And then they go take a picture of the QR code and then they download the Robotaxi and then they try, right? They play with their phone, they try. What the fuck? Uber is $80 and Tesla is like $30. No, I delete Uber app and I just go on a Tesla. And then they go sit in one and they like busy, like, oh, I want the temperature like this. I want my music like this. And then you scroll down and say, you can order this car too and make money with Tesla. Dude, if it's 100 people using it, 10% gonna order the car and call me conservative right here. This is like
You're right,
godfather
though.
of advertisement right here. And I'm like
It
Tesla
sells
boo.
itself.
Yeah, so I'm Tesla boo. I'm like maybe in my cuckoo la la land right now. But I think it's might be right. I might be right. I don't know. Like
It literally is going to sell itself. That's the
right,
beauty of it.
Smokey, like if my car right now, they say they send email to us, right? Hey, your hardware 3 Tesla is gonna go unsupervised in 2 weeks. Get in line. Um, let us know your email and what is your time slot. We're gonna go pop up the new computer in your car, right? I'm gonna be like tweeting about this. I'm gonna take the video. Yo, my car yesterday not drive itself, but tomorrow it's gonna drive itself. And I sit on my car, go to Napa, drink 2 bottles of red wine, sleep on my way home. You think the
I mean,
whole ride from
technically,
Napa to my home, people gonna take video of me like that Asian lady
and
is actually sleeping in her car. Yeah,
technically, right now, like it's already driving itself. Granted, Cybertruck doesn't. I wish they would add that feature. But Come to Me is already doing it.
yeah, that is what I mean, and it's gonna go viral. So like, look at children. My kid will not call, my kid call car and Tesla. If it's not Tesla car, it's just a car. And if it's Tesla, it's Tesla. And my kid is
It's a
2.
robot, dear. A robot,
Yeah,
not a car.
true. So future is bright from now. 420 is still cheap. 500 is still cheap. For me, my super tiny brain opinion, I will keep adding. I will keep adding. I might hit my 3,000 share without knowing. I still keep adding. If it's still in 100, if I can, if I still make money. But one of this day, the fruit of my put in right now, it will show. And I have a friend, not a friend. He's not a friend. He's a husband of my friend, and he worked for Boeing. He's mocking me every time Tesla takes 6% down or 3% down. He just sent me a fucking um article say Tesla down 3% after the earning call. I
You
have
know
to be
what? Let him
polite.
mock you now.
I cannot tell him like fuck off. Go fuck off. I cannot say
Fuck,
that because
fuck.
because I
Let
sit
him
next to
mock you
his
now.
house. Yeah.
Let him mock you now, and then you can have the last laugh later.
Right. Right. Don't drive himself to casino and bet on fantasy football. And he laughed at me that I invest in Tesla. This is the world we live in. I don't
I,
know.
I have
I'm
a I have a friend like that, and I what I do is I post, like, he's on Discord, and I just literally post a ton of trolls about, like, Tesla when it skyrockets right after a decline, and he's always so upset about it, so mad.
That's great. That's the last laugh I was talking about. It's only going to get better in the next couple of years.
When Tesla has a decline, if you guys look at the history, like almost every single drawdown for Tesla has been recovered within a month or two. That's an interesting stat for.
And then it's higher.
Yeah, and then higher. Yeah.
The dip buying is serious.
Yeah, it's similar with like Bitcoin. Bitcoin has similar volatility, and it usually tends to recover.
When it V's harder than when it dropped.
Exactly. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, I know on this spaces we had some technical difficulties, but yeah, next week we won't have to. I mean, hopefully. I mean, this is 6 spaces. It's not 100%, but yeah, time is up, guys. Doing this for about a little over an hour and a half. So it's a wrap. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you.
The other day, Pejjy is making the space fall asleep. He making his space. He making his YouTube video, and he's like, he's falling asleep during making it. It's so funny. Oh, thank you, Pejjy.
I mean, to be fair though, he is in the Middle East, so that's kind of rough on his time zone. He's probably trying to fight to stay awake right now.
It's midnight right now, so it's like
I've been there, done that. I know it, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And it's hot as heck too. I should be in Canada at this time, but a little bogged down here. Hopefully in a little bit. Hopefully. Let's see what happens. Anyways, thank you all for coming. Appreciate all of you. And until next week.
Later.
Bye, friend. Good
See
night.
you guys.
Later, friends.
Take care. Bye-bye. And geez, why it's lagging? It's lagging big time. My God. All right. How y'all doing? Before I go, we have some interesting comments here. DRK is here. DRK. Hope you're doing great, my man. Hope you're doing great. Yes, happy Saturday. The expansion of Robotaxi is nothing short of amazing. Oh, hell yeah. Waymos are getting smarter and they can be redesigned. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, Waymo is getting way less viable each day with exactly. I don't know how they're going to compete with Tesla unless they switch to neural nets. And I think the ex-Waymo said that they are looking into that, but how are they going to get the data? How are they going to change the car? That's going to be expensive to restructure the whole car. That's going to take maybe a year or so. By then, Tesla's going to be dominating. But yeah, a lot of good comments here, but I do want to take it all. Pejjy, prediction for this week. I mean, I don't know. I think Elon was talking about his 25 voting thing, but I don't think that's going to bring down the stock too much. Maybe a small dip, but I think Robotaxi is going to continue to impress. So I think we may see just neutrality, maybe a little bit high by end of the week. Maybe just neutral, because unless Tesla expands in another region, that's going to bring the stock high, in my opinion. Thank you, DRK. Appreciate you, my man. You'll watch the replay. A lot of issues with the space, a lot of issues. But yeah, love it. Take care, everyone. Yes, take care, everyone. I got to go to bed. Tomorrow, CERN and a podcast between CERN Basher and I is going to be dropped. It's going to be dropped at 10:30 Eastern time. So get ready. And another podcast is coming by sometime this week, or I guess now, for me, now it's a Monday because I'm past 12. So I'm going to say this week. And it'll be exclusively available for members only first. Then it'll be available for everyone else. I recommend you guys to become a member, only $2 a month. And exclusive content is coming there too. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys, obviously, in the next video. See ya. Have a great evening, and have fun. Have the rest of your Sunday to be great. Love you guys. See you.